You gotta motivate.
Get up and keep going.
Celebrate.
This life you've been holding.
Demonstrate
your love and devotion.
And everybody get up and get up. It's time to get it moving, y'all. Step up your game. You gotta motivate.
Get up and keep going.
Celebrate.
This life you've been holding.
Demonstrate
your love and devotion.
And everybody get up and get up. Motivate.
Get up and keep moving.
Celebrate.
This life is no illusion.
Demonstrate
the skills you've been using.
And everybody get up and get up.
And welcome back to yet another review by Zombill. In today's review, we're going to be taking a look at the latest box mod that I purchased. Took a while to get here, but that's understandable coming from where it was. That's the Tesla 120 watt box mod, and this is the metal version. There's a few different versions of that, and we're going to talk about it in detail. But first off, what we're going to do is, well, we're going to have a vape. Then we're going to take it down to the table, do a little up closing, show you the box that it comes in, and we're going to come back up, talk a little bit more about it, because I'm going to show you the menu down below on the table screen. So, let's get to it. Okay, my peeps. So here is the box that the Tesla 120 comes in, and as you can see here, it says E-Cig.com for health, for life. And on the back here, they explain that this does come in two different series, which I know it's really hard to make out, but over here they have the colors of the wooden boxes. And then over here they have the colors of the metal boxes. And then of course down here they have an authenticity check, which is a scratch and check. So let's go ahead and open it up. Alright, so you get a certificate of inspection. We've all seen these cards before. Excuse the sunlight. And you get the little bitty booklet that talks about the Tesla 120. And here you can see the wooden style 120. And over here you see the metal box style, which is the one that I purchased. Down below here, if I can get that to clear up, it says use your manual, TeslaCigs.com. And inside you'll find how to operate the machine. And on the back they have some more information about the box mod. So, but I'm going to go over every bit of that with you now. So I just got this in yesterday, so bear with me. Okay, so the only other thing that comes in the box is the Tesla 120. Tesla 120 box mod. See that there? So beautiful, isn't it? It's like a big phoenix eagle, you know. On the back they have a dragon, like a serpentine dragon. Really cool. I like that. It's like laser etched onto the box. And this is laser etched onto the box as well. Now up here you have their company logo, which is the fish hook and the name Tesla. So I'm going to clear up for us here. There we go. With the trademark logo over there. Now this is a really cool 510 connection base here. It definitely sticks up. It's not recessed. It's actually raised above the actual metal box mod. The 510 pin is a stainless steel adjustable pin. It's a flat head design. I could show it there, but it'll clear up. There we go. That is a stainless steel 510 adjustable pin. on the side here, you have your fire button, you have your down button, and your plus button. Now we'll get into the menu here in a minute. Let's go ahead and take the front of this off. And as you can see on the front, we have 4 magnets. These are very strong magnets. They will always make a strong connection, and your box mod will not let go of the door unless you actually take it off. Quite a bit of force too. Very strong magnets, very good magnets. Now here is the inside of the box mod. Very clean. See, they have this protecting the circuit board and the inside of the 510 connection. And of course it takes 2 18650s. I recommend high amperage 18650s. These are 2 Sony VTC5s. It does have a ribbon. So we'll take the batteries out and I'll show you what the inside of the bay looks like. Now inside the bay you can see, or I should say battery sled, they have the batteries run in parallel to each other. You have a positive here, a negative here, and a negative over here, as well as a positive over here. So when you go to put your batteries in, I recommend that you take time to figure out where your positive and negatives are. Such as here's the negative here, so I'm going to take and put the negative of this battery in first. Just like that. And then this has got the positive here, so I would need to put the positive in first on this side. And that of course will power the unit up. It'll say Kingpin. Now, put the faceplate back on, and I just want to show you, this faceplate can go either direction. So you can have it this way here, or you can actually flip it around to where you have it on the other way. So you can have the eagle, the Phoenix Eagle pointing one way or the other. Right now I have it upside, or right upside, because it's in line with this up here. Now, to turn the unit on, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And it'll say Kingpin Tesla. System on. As you can see here, we've got a battery indicator. Up top here would be your resistance reading, and then you would have your voltage that it would fire at according to how much wattage you show. Right now I have it set for 69 watts. Now let's talk about the menu features. Okay, over here we have the on-off. If you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it'll say Tesla and system off. Now let's turn it back on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, King Zone, Tesla, system on. Alright. Now over here you have your minus button, which, as you'll see, will scroll through really quickly if you hold it down. And this does round robin from 7 watts to 120 watts. We hold that down, we can just bypass. Look at that. Look how quick that takes. Let's see here. Alright, let's see if we can get this to go from 7 watts to 120. Let's count the seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, less than 4 seconds. We jumped from 7 watts to 120 watts. That's freaking awesome. Now, if you hold down both the positive and negative buttons, that will flip your screen. That's all it takes, is just pressing it once. Okay. Now, if you hold down the positive and the fire button, that puts it into stealth mode. Turn stealth mode off, hit the positive and that, and it'll bring it back up. Now if we hold down the negative button and the fire button, that will lock the power. So now we can't change the power unless we hit the negative button again and hold down the fire button. And then it'll say power unlock. So now we have unlocked the power. And that pretty much concludes the menu of the Tesla 120. And we will go back to main camera view. Alright, so here we are back at main view. Now, let's start that again. 5, 4, 3, 2. Some of the stuff that I didn't go over while we're up close, let's have a quick 2 first. Awesome. Damn good, high quality box mod in my opinion. Now, here's some of the stuff we didn't go over. The casing itself is aluminum. Okay. The fire button, very clicky, if you can hear that. And I just turned it off. Everybody group vape, just pulled Zombill. Alright, so let's turn it back on. The plus and minus buttons are very clicky too. Get back up to my 80 watts here. Alright. Now the center pin, the adjustable center pin, that's actually silver plated copper. And the reason why I say this is because this on the outside here is silver plated copper as well. Now the contacts on the inside of the box are I want to say that those are definitely just like a base metal, probably steel. As I pointed out before, the magnets very strong. They won't fall. Your faceplate won't fall off. Now the screen, okay, screen is a 0.9 inch screen. So let's get into the diameters on this thing. All right. So we know that the Addy section here is a 22 mil Addy section. Okay, we know that. But what is the height, the width, the weight of the mod? Well, I have that written down. The depth of the mod is 29.5 millimeters. Now that's going to be the length, okay? Now the width of the mod is going to be 61 millimeters across. Oh, no. My bad. Let me start this over again. Okay, the width of the mod is 61 millimeters. The height of the mod is 110 millimeters. Now, the depth of the mod is 29.5 millimeters. So that's the dimensions on it. The weight of this bad boy is 205 grams. Now, that's without batteries, okay? You put the batteries in there, it's going to weigh more. And, you know, as I pointed out, it's definitely 7 watts to 120 watts in 1 watt increments. The maximum voltage that you can achieve is 11, okay? And that means you got to have the right kind of build, and you got to have this sucker maxed out at 120 watts. But I don't think people are going to be vaping that way. Your maximum output of current is 24 amps. Now the minimum supported resistance on this is going to be 0.2 ohms. And your range is going to be 0.2 to 3.5 ohms. It has 10-second cutoff feature. It has low voltage, reverse polarity, and short circuit protections. Very important stuff. I went over the buttons. You know, if you push both of them at the same time, it flips the screen. If you do the plus, you hold the plus down and the fire button, that turns it into stealth mode after about 5 seconds. Then you have to do the same to get it to go back to normal mode. Now, the minus button and the fire button, that locks it, okay? And you basically just got to do the same to unlock it. And that's pretty much the entirety of the Tesla 120. Now, you can get the Tesla 120 right now in silver color or black, and then they have 2 different wood types that you can get this in. Now I'm going to put up pictures on what those look like. Now, as far as how it vapes, well, if the display is turned off, let's see how long it takes to fire. About 2 seconds. That's pretty fast. Okay. Now, the display, it takes about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 6 to 7 seconds, and the display will shut off. That'll save you battery life, you know. And then, of course, down here at the bottom, I didn't point this out in the table shot, but you had plenty of ventilation down here in the bottom. I don't really know what else I can say about this. There are a few places that you can get this right now, and I'm going to post those down below in the description box on where you can find places to buy this from. Price range is going to be fluctuating at this point in time. I really do not have any idea what the MSRP is on it, but for wholesalers, resellers, vendors, you can get in touch with Amanda Chen, I believe is her name. Let me make sure here. Yes, Amanda Chen. And I'm going to have her contact information right here. I'm going to have her email address, her Skype, and what her full name is. Now over here, I should have had posted Young June's website, the entire review. So, to the good folks at Young June who make the Tesla products, damn good box mod. I am so glad that I was able to purchase this. I really don't have many nibbles except for one, and that is the fact that if you do this, there is a little bit of rattle with the buttons, but that's just nitpicking it. You know, it's a fabulous mod. It has wonderful performance. The screen is lovely. And it vapes a treat. So, I hope you enjoyed the review. Please subscribe to my YouTube. And as always, my peeps and peepettes, let's get us a little slow-mo cloud action going here. Happy vaping.